So we should be getting started here in about 2 minutes. It's been, kind of a little bit crazy here. We were supposed to have Good Lift Live score sheet, which we don't have, unfortunately. And so almost all of the all the coverage is going to be on olympicchannel.com. Some of it will be live. Some of it will be in tape delay. But it'll all be on olympicchannel.com. What I was told and what some others were told is that when the broadcast is going live on olympicchannel.com, the IPF stream itself that we normally see won't be active. But the segments that are on tape delay will be active. However, right now, we're not up. We're missing the squats now in the women's lightweight final. So, all right. So we're up right now. If you tune to olympicchannel.com, you will see the where we are right now. Natalia Salnikova is up with a 266 Wilks after squat. She had a squat of 210. Wei Ling Chen, squat of 185 for a 259 Wilks. Maria Luisa Vasquez at a 251.5 Wilks, 182.5. Yukako Fukushima, a 185 kilo squat for a 250.9 Wilks. So we got a battle right here now. All right, guys. Everybody out there? Oh, my God. All right. All right, right now we have Wei Ling Chen up for bench press. She was good at 80 kilos on her. This is an 80 kilo opener for Wei Ling Chen. And there she goes. Looks very easy. And 2 white lights. Looks like she got a blue card in the middle, either for not having her elbows locked or bar dip. Not really sure. We'll get a good look at it here on instant replay. No, we didn't. Or it goes down. Yeah, I mean, the bar hesitated, but I definitely did not see it have a problem. All right. Felinska Olympia's up now. Looks nice and smooth. Comes down nice and smooth. Got a nice shot of the warm-up room right there.
Here's Steph Puddican. First attempt at 82.5 kilograms. She's got a best of 97.5 kilograms now. A bit below her best, but 3 attempts to get there. This is just the first, and in many cases, this is just to get a number on the board. She goes. Red. It's 5 kilogram discs on there. Then onto the chair. Stand up again. That looked easy enough. Plenty left in the tank there for Steph Puddican.
Steph did really, really well in that opener. Very easy for her. The venue looks absolutely amazing right now. All right. Vanessa Martin's up now, 92.5 kilos. She had a best squat of 170 kilos. So Vanessa Martin, here she goes. France, 92.5 kilos. And it's a beautiful attempt there by Vanessa. And it's good 2-1. Carter, it looked like a red card for not touching the chest. It's just so odd. Not sure what that was about. Good push there through the bar. Perfect. All right, Maria Luia Vasquez is up now. All right, she's up with 105 kilos. Let's see who that moves up. Right now, we have Wei Ling Chen in first. Vanessa Martin in second place, and Stephanie Pudicombe in third. All right. Maria Luisa gets a start command. Beautiful push. Wow, that bar stopped. Let's see what the referees say. Still nothing. 3 white. Cards are not working. It's frustrating for these lifters when the lights don't work. There's Ivan Consul, the head of Puerto Rican Federation. All right, Katerina Klemenko's up now. 110 kilos. Maria Vasquez missed that lift. It was no good. Katerina Klemenko's up at 110 right now. Katerina had a good squat of 175 kilos. So let's see what goes on here. Down a little rough, up nice and smooth. Should be 3 white lights for Klemenko. There you go. 3 white lights for Klemenko. Absolutely beautiful for her right there. All right, Frank Maraduno's up now from Venezuela with 110 kilos. And that bench moves Klemenko into second place right now. She's at 355.9 to Wei-Ling Chen's 371.6. All right, so Frank Berry's up now at 110. She was good at 170 kilo squat. And there is Yukako Fukushima. Opening attempt of 125. It looks like Maria Luisa Vasquez may be given another attempt at the end of the round. I'm not sure what the problem was. I mean, it looked like it should have been a decent lift. But right now, Fukushima's up. She was good at 185 in the squat. Looking for a 125 here. Down. She has such a short stroke. One of the shortest in the world. There she goes. This should vault her in the first place. And it does. Wow. Wow. That vaults her in the first place right now. Oh, my goodness. That vaults her in the first place. Natalia Salnikova should be coming out now. Here she is. Multi-time world champion Salnikova was good at a massive 210 kilo squat, opening at a 127.5 kilo bench press. This will vault Solnikova in the first place over Fukushima. Wow. Now let's see what they say. 3 white lights. All right, so that vaults Solnikova in the first place over Yukako Fukushima right now. 420, 427 to 420. That is just a beautiful, beautiful bench press. Maria Dominguez is now up. Venezuela opening at 145. She was good at 187.5. She's going to try to exceed her world record, I'm assuming, at some point. But she has such an advantage in this lift over the other women in this session. So we'll see what happens here. Wow, it looked good. Oh, I want to see that again. I'm sorry. Maybe it's tired and it's early for me. All right, Maria Luisa Vasquez is up for a second. Now, this is a retake of her opener of 105. Because it looked, I mean, it looked good to me. So we'll see what she's going to do here. She should smoke this here. She really needs this lift here. Maria's got a great deadlift, but she's got to get this bench press in here. All right, that looked good to me. Let's see what they say. 2 reds. Let me see that again. I don't see that in slow motion. Wow. All right. She's in a little bit of trouble right there. Maria Luisa and Maria Dominguez are both in a little bit of trouble. They need to get those benches in. Right now, we have Wei-Ling Chen coming up. She stands in 4th place at this moment. Right now in first, we have Solnikova from Russia, Fukushima from Japan, Duno from Venezuela, and now Chen is coming up. She is in 4th place. And guys, for anybody that's tuning in, it's olympicchannel.com is where you can find the video. There she goes. Nice and smooth. Should be a good lift. And there we go. 3 white lights for her. So she kind of solidifies her hold on 4th place. Now we got Olympia Falinska up. Falinska, unfortunately, did not secure a squat. We did not get to see that. Can't really see from that angle. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. There you go. So she's 2 for 2 on the bench. You can tell she's just not happy. I mean, this is a once every 4-year event. And so Olympia can't be too excited. I mean, she's 2 for 2 in the bench, trying to go 3 for 3 and then hit 3 deadlifts, but not hitting that squat just hurts. Stephanie Puttick comes up now, Canada. She was good at 82.5 kilos. She's called for 87.5 kilos now. She stands in 7th place. She's a lifter with, I think, with a bright future in the sport. And you go 2 to 1. She's got a yellow card from the one side referee, so it might have been a butt or a foot. Notice her belt's not done. Very interesting. So she probably got called for butt. She only got her from one side. She's going to have to watch that on the second. On her third attempt. Right now, Vanessa Martin's up from France. She was good at 92.5. She's calling now for 97.5 second attempt. She stands right now in 6th place. So this is really shaping up to be a heck of a battle at the top between Fukushima and Salnikova. Wei Ling Chen going to have something to say about it come deadlift time. But right now, Martine's up. She really needs this here. Looks like a good lift. Should be 3. Oh, again with the butt from the one side. All right. He's got a different view from everybody else. And sometimes it happens. You'll have a referee that, has a slightly different view. So. All right. Maria Luisa Vasquez is up. Now, all right. She's in a little bit of trouble here. I mean, she missed the 105. She was given a relift, missed that. She's now trying 105 again. So this is her 3rd attempt already at 105. She was good at 182.5 squat. If she makes this, it'll vault her up, but she's already lost a little bit of ground because she's not able to build her total the way she wants. Our coach Yvonne Consul's there. I'm sure he's a little bit worried about this. She's got to hit this lift. She might be opening just a little heavier than she wants to because she knows where the competition is. Again, this is the World Games once every 4 years. It's the Olympics for powerlifting and other sports. So maybe you go a little bit more here. Gets the start command. That looks like a good lift right there. So hopefully she's on the board with that. 3 white lights. All right. That's fantastic there. And the thing is, sometimes in the shirts, for those of you that are classic lifters out there, and that make vaults her in the 3rd place. So vaults her in the 3rd place, puts her up on the medal stand as of right now for that. That's why it was so important. And losing that 5 kilos by missing the first bench press and having to retake it. She's taken that weight now 3 times. She's taken an extra attempt and kind of cost herself 5 kilos that could really have helped her. Frank Maridono's up now. Frank Mary was good. And her opener of 110, calling for 115. All right, I'm not sure what's wrong. It seems like there's something wrong with the feed right now. So I'll just try to keep going right now. All right, right now, Katerina Klemenko's up. She was good at 110. Calling for 117.5. She stands in 6th place right now. At the top, we have Salnikova, Fukushima, and Vasquez. And Klemenko was good with her 117.5. All right, so Fukushima and Salnikova both have the same second attempt in of 132.5. 132.5. So, they're going to try to match each other. It's huge right now for Fukushima coming up. If she hits this bench and Salnikova misses at the same weight, I think that Fukushima will move into first place. So let's see what happens now. Fukushima up 132.5. All right, there we go. Fukushima's up. Look at her arch. Absolutely amazing, her arch. And 3 white lights. There you go. I know she's loving that right there. That's a world record there. World record, Masters 1 world record, 132.5. Vaults her into first place. Vaults her in the first place at 430 kilos over Salnikova. Tell you what, this is an exciting opening to the 2017 World Games in Wrocław, Poland. My name's Elliot Feldman. I'm sitting here with a kind of a front row seat. Good times. All right, Maria Dominguez is up now, 147.5. Oh, boy. And all right, Maria Dominguez is in a little bit of a. Let's watch Salnikova here. That really. So now Salnikova makes that 132.5, moves in the first place by 4 Wilk points over Fukushima. Now we've got Maria Dominguez up. She opened at 145, really didn't look good. She loaded the bar to 147.5. I think the idea is there. She wasn't able to get it down. The shirt was tight. She needed the extra 2.5 kilos to be able to get that bar down to her chest. So let's see how she does here right now. She just doesn't look comfortable right there. She's got a heck of an arch. Let's see what goes down and up. Looked much better than her opener. And good 2-1. Got called for a yellow card. It's either butt or foot. All right, so she's good there. All right, so It's a lot of green up on the board right now. It's the only second attempt that was missed was by Frank Maridono. So now we move into thirds. Wei Ling Chen is up again, 87.5 kilos. And here she comes. Wei Ling Chen, 87.5 kilos. Wow. Easy. Referees say 3 white lights. There you go. All righty. So Chen was good at 80, 85, and then now 87.5. She stands in 5th place right now. We have Olympia Falinska's up now. She does not have a total, but she's lifting here. I mean, she's come all the way to Poland from Poland. Hometown girl. She kind of wants to do well. Did not get a squat in right now. She's at 87.5 kilos. Let's see what she does here. She gets the handoff. Solid. Oh, wow. All right. So right now she's only 2 for 3. You can see she's really not happy. Really, really not happy with herself. Watch the bar come down and just really basically barely comes off the chest even. So she's just not having a good day. Trying to go back and get ready for the deadlift. But right now, Stephanie Pudicome's up from Canada. She was good at 82.5, then good at 87.5. She's calling now for 95 kilos. She's taking a bigger jump from second to third than she took from first to second. So let's see how this works out for Stephanie Pudicome. I don't know if she's wearing a different shirt now or if they adjusted it differently, but she went a 5 kilo jump and now 7.5 kilo jump. Oh, her hips are up. No good. Just not gonna work. And I don't even know if she would have had the 5 kilos. I mean, the call is what the call is. So, all right. Right now, you have Vanessa Martin up. She was good at 92.5. 5 kilo jump to 97.5. Another 5 kilo jump to 102.5 right now for Vanessa Martin. There's Stephanie. Here comes Vanessa Martin out. These overhead views are just absolutely amazing. Down. Nope. They're really, really pushing here on these third attempts. I mean, it's understandable. Comes down and just can't do it. Oh, wow. She hits so low on her chest. Just very, very low. Oh, boy. All right. Maria Luisa Vasquez is up now, 110 kilos. You know, again, this is her 4th attempt here. She missed 105, got a relift at 105, missed that, came back and hit it on her 2nd attempt. Now she's going for 110. So right now it's been a good bench session. We've had 2 world records in the bench, a Masters 1, and an open. Right now, Maria Luisa Vasquez up. See what the referees say this. Not the smoothest of lifts. There you go, 2-1. You know, and again, yellow card for either a butt or a foot. We're seeing a lot of that. Right now, we've had a Maria Dominguez hit her 147.5 for a open world record. Yukako Fukushima was good at 132.5 for a Masters one world record. So it's a pretty good session so far. All right. Dinner's up now, 115. All right, no good. No good for her. All right. Right now we have Klemenko up. All right. Klemenko's up now at 120. She was good. 110, good at 117.5. Taking just a small 2.5 kilo jump to 120. Just lifting within herself. So you're going to see much smaller jumps, obviously, on the bench than you do on the squat and the deadlift. But she took a 7.5 kilo jump and then a 2.5. It's not bad. Normally, you're going to see about a 10 to 12.5 kilo jump on these women. And wow. And looks like Klemenko should be good. And there you go, 2-1. Again, I'm assuming yellow card for the butt. Not really sure. All right, she's good right now. Yukako Fukushima's up now. She set a Masters 1 world record on her second attempt of 132.5. She's gone up 2.5 kilos to 135 to extend her world record. It also will move her into first place. So these last three lifts are very important. Fukushima makes this, it puts her in the first. If Salmakova comes back and hits her 135 at the same weight, it moves her in the first place. And then we have Maria Dominguez rounding out the bench presses at 150 kilos to extend her own world record, she set on a second attempt, of 147.5. But right now, Fukushima's up 135 kilos on the bar. This will extend her world record by 2.5 kilos and move her in the first place. Look at her arch there. She is just absolutely amazing. Wow. Look at her wrists, her elbows, everything. 3 white lights. That's a new Masters 1 world record. All right, Salmakova's up now. She was good at 127 and a half, good at 132 and a half, only taking a 2.5 kilo jump. This will kind of push her into, this will push her into the lead here, kind of solidify her hold on the lead. So efficient, spread wide with her legs. Looks good. Let's see what the referees say here. 3 whites for her. All right, awesome. So she got 3 whites there now. She's 3.3 Wilks points ahead of Fukushima going into the deadlift. And Salnikova is a bigger deadlifter, but Fukushima has a higher Wilks coefficient. So we'll see what's going to happen there. But right now, Maria Dominguez is up, trying to extend her open world record bench. She set it on her second attempt of 147 and a half. She's now going 150. This will also solidify her hold on the bronze medal. And there you go. She extends her own world record. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. So let's kind of recap where we are right now at subtotal, squat, and bench press combined. We have Natalia Salnikova in first place from Russia at 437 Wilks points, 437.4 Wilks points. Yukako Fukushima is in second place at 434.1. Maria Dominguez is in third, solidly in third at 420.8 Wilks points. She's followed by Maria Vasquez, Wei-Ling Chen, Frank Maridano, Katerina Klemenko, Vanessa Martin, Stephanie Pudicombe, and unfortunately, Olympia Falinska, the Polish lifter, lifting in Poland at the World Games, is not having a great day. She did not record a good squat, so she can't have a total. And she only went 2 for 3 in the bench press. She was good at 80, good at 85, and then missed, I believe, at 87 and a half or 90. So that's the way it rounds out now. We're going to take a 20-minute break. And then start the deadlifts. And I'll be back with you when the deadlifts start. All right, guys, we're back here. Back here live now. So I hope people can hear me out there. Someone gives me a little shout, but we're back up live, getting ready to start going. Got about 4 minutes. Just kind of going to recap a little bit about what happens here. Unfortunately, none of us were able to see the squats because of the way the programming came in from the Olympic channel. They were intended to come in after the squats and into the bench presses. So that's what we've seen so far, but kind of recap it right here. On top, we have Natalia Salnikova from Russia. She had a good squat of 210 kilos, a good bench of 135. And so she stands right now in first place with 437.36 Wilks points. So it's pretty solid heading into the deadlift. Yukako Fukushima from Japan was good at 185 squat. Then hit a Masters 1 world record bench press of 135. So she stands right now in second place. She's right behind Salnikova at 434.08. If she blinks, Salnikova blinks, Fukushima can take gold. So right now, that's pretty much the battle is going to be between Salnikova and Fukushima for the gold. Maria Dominguez is right behind them. She had a little bit of a scare. Opened at 145 kilos. Missed it. Went up to 147.5 kilos. I guess she needed that 2.5 kilos to help get the bar down to her chest with the shirt on. Made it for a new open world record. And then extended that open world record to 150. So now she stands in third place at 420.8 Wilks points. So Maria Vasquez rounds out is in fourth. Wei-Ling Chen is in fifth. Wei-Ling Chen was your gold medalist in 2009, your silver medalist in 2013, and she now stands in fifth place. FM Dunno is in sixth. Katerina Klemenko is in seventh. Vanessa Martin in eighth. Stephanie Puddicombe from Canada is in ninth. And unfortunately, Olympia Falinska from Poland, the home country, did not record a good squat, so she will not have a total. She went 2 for 3 in the bench press, went 80 kilos and 85 kilos. Not having a great day, but she's going to pull through and keep going through. We're getting ready to start here. About a minute and a half. Falinska will be up first at 140 kilos. So let's see how she comes out here. I mean, this is the tough thing for her. It's in her home country. It's once every 4 years. As you can see by the coverage, it is at the level of the Olympics. And she came in and did not record a total. That's not what she wanted to happen. You know, she is one of the younger lifters in the flight. The only lifter in this session that is younger is Maria Dominguez from Venezuela. But I'm sure she would like to have had a much better result today. You don't like to put in all that training. She's been shooting for this for years to get here. You have to be one of the 5 best lifters in your weight class in the world to be here. So what's done here is 2 weight classes are combined. You take 5 from each of the 2 weight classes for the 10 lifters. They're competing against each other by Wilks points. So it's real tough. Here comes Olympia Falinska up. Her opening deadlift, 140. There you go. Nice and easy. Got to be a little bit happier about that. But I don't know. Even if she goes 3 for 3 in this, she's just not going to be thrilled with this. She's trying to get through it right now. Maria Vasquez is up now, 155 kilos on the bar. So we got a good battle going up top. We really do, between Salnikova and Fukushima. Whoever blinks is going to lose. It's just the way it is. Whoever blinks comes in second. Right now, Maria Luisa Vasquez is up, Puerto Rico, 155 kilos, coached by Yvonne Cancel. See what the referees say. Kind of hard to tell directly from the front like that. And 3 white lights. There we go. So she's up on the board. She is our leader right now, at least temporarily. She is already at 616.7 Wilks. 616. 617 Wilks, let's call it. That's amazing. All right. Yukako Fukushima, the Masters lifter. She is the oldest lifter in this session, opening at 155 kilos. This should move her into first place. Look at her grip there. Reverse grip. There you go. She's up in first place now with a massive 644.34 Wilks. We'll just call it 644 right now. All right, Vanessa Martin's now going to be up at 155. She stands in 8th place. Seems like everybody's figured it out. If John Allen Reese, who's the most confused man in the world, can figure this out, we're good to go. All righty. Vanessa Martin is up now. France, 155 kilos. All right, nice opening attempt right there. There you go, 3 whites. So that temporarily moves her into 3rd place, bronze medal position. FM Dono's up now from Venezuela, 155 kilos. She was good, 170 kilos squat and 110 kilo bench press. All right. Gets the bar loaded. Medina is out. Scrapes her shoes off before she gets on the platform. I'll tell you, they have done an amazing job. The organizers of this have done this probably is the best powerlifting venue I have ever seen. Medina looks like a good opening attempt. 155. Referees say it is. 3 white lights. All right, Maria Dominguez is up now at 162.5 kilos. She had 187 kilos squat. Hit an open world record bench of 147.5 on her 2nd attempt. Then raised it 2.5 kilos to 150 to extend her world record. And now she's opening at 162.5 kilos. Maria Dominguez, Venezuela. Coverage is amazing. Just look at that. Look at these shots. Look how wide she is in that sumo stance. Up. Good. Very easy. Very easy opening attempt there. 3 white lights for her. It temporarily moves her into silver medal position. Now here come the big deadlifts. Klemenko's up 165 kilos. Going to be followed by your 2 leaders, Solnikova and Wei-Ling Chen. Right now, Katerina Klemenko, Ukraine, 165 kilos. Bars loaded for her. Notice everybody wearing the long socks. Prevent the shins from getting scraped up and the bar from getting contaminated with blood or skin or whatever else we do when we deadlift. Oh, it's easy there for Klemenko. There's 3 white lights. There we go. All right, now. So we got a battle here right now. 2 battles going on. We have Solnikova and Chen battling for gold medal in total. And we have Solnikova, Chen, and Puticombe battling for the heaviest deadlift, the best deadlift right now. Wei-Ling Chen is up 170 kilos on the bar. Again, whoever blinks comes in second. That was easy. So now, between Solnikova and Fukushima, whoever blinks comes in second. And then the deadlift battle is between Chen, Solnikova, and Puticombe. All right, here comes Solnikova, 170 kilos. This will vault her in the first place. Right now, Fukushima stands there with a 644.34 total. That looks good right there for Solnikova. See what the referees say. 3 white lights. All right. So that vaults her in the first place. That right there puts her solidly in first. She's at 652.9. Fukushima's at 644. So as the coach now, Fukushima's pretty solidly in silver. So what do you do? What do you do? You have to decide. Do you push it and try to go for the gold, or you just come up with a nice solid total here? Right now, Stephanie Puticombe is up 172.5 kilos, the big deadlifter from Canada. And here she comes. Look good. With that looked like a heavy opener though for Steph. We'll see what she comes up with, but it just looked like it was harder than she wanted. Just looked like she was harder than she wanted. There she goes. She used the over and under grip. Just looked hard. There you go. You can kind of see how difficult that is right there. Wow. All right. Olympia Felinska's up now. 140 kilos on the bar. I'm sorry, 150 kilos, pardon me. She made 140 coming out now. She was a lot happier at the World Championships last year. Right now, she just wants to put on a good performance in the deadlift. And looks like she's good there. All righty, 3 white lights for her. All right, up now, Maria Luisa Vasquez, Puerto Rico. Good at 155. Calling down for 160 kilos. She stands in 5th place. She's at right now. She's in 5th place, and she's got a 617 Wilks. That is just amazing, folks, that someone has a 617 Wilks after first deadlift and stands in 5th place. That'll tell you the level of this competition. No, did not make it. Wow. She is having a rough day. She had a rough day on the bench. Let's see what this pull, see if we can tell what happened here. No, it just didn't even come off the floor. All right. Vanessa Martinez up now at 160 kilos. She was good at 155. She stands in 9th place right now. Very solid day for Vanessa. She's coming in, hitting her lifts, had a 170 squat, 97.5 kilo bench. There she goes. That looks should be 3 white lights. There we go. 3 white lights. All right. Frank Mary Medina's up now. She was good at 155, getting good at 160. Look nice and easy, nice and smooth. And 3 white lights right there for her. There we go. All righty. So now we come to the top where this battle is. Our silver medalist right now, 2nd position, Masters lifter, Yukako Fukushima, who set a Masters 1 world record in the bench press at 135 kilos, made her 155 kilo opening attempt deadlift, is now calling for 165. She stands at 644. This will solidify her hold on 2nd place and move her into 3rd place in the deadlift. Oh, boy, did not look real smooth. Let's see what they say. Referees say 3 white lights. There you go. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just has to be good. All righty. All right. So Maria Dominguez is having a pretty darn good day for herself. Open world record in the bench press. Her opening attempt deadlift set a junior total record at 500 kilos. She's now called for 170 kilos. And she's standing in third place. She needs these because Wei-Ling Chen is hot on her tail for the bronze medal. Let's see right now if Dominguez from Venezuela can continue her great day as a junior lifter. Wow. Wow. And that puts her in danger now. Wei-Ling Chen, who everybody knows has a great pull, now has a shot to get on the medal stand because of that miss by Dominguez. Right now, Katerina Klemenko, Ukraine, is up 172.5 kilos. She stands in 7th place. She's just a very consistent lifter. She's been on the Ukrainian team for years, has good, solid performances. You can usually expect 8 for 9, 9 for 9 from her. She comes out and just puts on a good performance. So right now, Katerina Klemenko's up 172.5 kilos. Wow, that is a heck of a pull right there. Let's see what happens. And she is good. Wow, that is a strain. Yeah, she just comes off there saying that's a little heavy. Watch her grip a little bit here. If we get this all the way through, get this picture all the way through the pull. Let's watch her grip. Now we didn't get to see it all the way. Boy, that was tough. All right now. Canada's own Stephanie Puddicombe is up now. Big deadlift here at 175. So I said that looked really tough on that opener. They've only gone up 2.5 kilos. So that's kind of where we stand right now. I mean, that opener at 172.5 was such a grind for her. Very tough. 2.5 kilos tells you that that's exactly what it was, a grind, very tough. Let's see if she gets it here. I just think that 172.5 opener might have been a little bit much. Let's see what she gets here. Let's see. I don't know. Can't really tell from that angle that we had, but it looks like she might get a blue card there. She got 1 blue card, 2-1 though. All right, so she's on the board there with that 175. I just think in that situation, you know, you've made 2 lifts and you've only added 2.5 kilos to your total. I'm not really sure that that's real efficient. It's real tough on the body. But right now, Wei-Ling Chen's up 180 kilos. This will put her in the first place. This will put her in the first place in the deadlifts. Right now, she stands in 4th. But that miss by Dominguez really has left the door wide open for Chen now. 3 whites for Chen. So it's left the door wide open. That lift should move Chen into 3rd place now. It does. Wei-Ling Chen has now vaulted substantially over Maria Dominguez. So that miss was so huge. Now Wei Ling Chen is at 634.5. Dominguez, with only one lift left, is at 623.4. Wei Ling has put in 187.5 for her third. That should do. I mean, she makes that, and there's just nothing that can be done right there. So that miss by Dominguez was just absolutely huge. Salnikova's up now 180 kilos. This should move her back in the first place. She always looks like that. Always kind of rough, but makes them all the time. And there you go, 3 white lights. So that moves Salnikova back into first place over Fukushima. So the way it stands right now, we have, heading into third attempts, we have Salnikova on top, 665. Fukushima, who set a Masters 1 world record in the bench and a Masters 1 world record in total at 657.9. And Wei Ling Chen just keeps on rolling along, 634. Took advantage of the mistakes by Maria Dominguez from Venezuela. Right now, Olympia Falinska's up. She was good at 140, good at 150. Now going for 155 here in front of her home country of Poland, where she looks a little happier now. I think she's happy that this is the third attempt. Get the pull. Come on. Oh, let's see what the referees say. And 3 white lights. There she goes. She feels a little better. It's over. You can see the emotion on her face as she comes off. She didn't have the day she wanted, but she finished off strong. The concentration there. And she didn't let any of that anguish seep in until after she'd finished the meet. You can see it there on her face. The emotion. Not the day she wanted, but I'll tell you, that's a champion right there to come on out and do that. You could even see the tears kind of start to well up as she completed that lift. Right now, Maria Vasquez is up, standing in 5th place. She's retaking her second attempt of 160 kilos. She's solidly in 5th, really cannot be attacked. She makes this actually will move her in front of Dominguez. All right, so her Wilks total should now be higher than Dominguez. Dominguez now has dropped from 3rd to 4th, now into 5th place. She also is very upset, did not have the day she wanted, but she took herself now in the 4th place. You know, and realistically, Maria Luisa had a shot at the bronze medal, realistically. But, you know, sometimes your plan doesn't work the way you want it. But right now, Frank Mary, Medina's up 162.5. She stands in 6th place. And looks like a good lift right there. Now, it's interesting what we have going on here. At the top, you have Salnikova only taking a 2.5 kilo jump. Now, remember, she can change that. You can make 2 changes on your third attempt deadlift. But right now, she's got 182.5 in. Fukushima's called for 172.5. And Wei Ling Chen is called for 187.5. Right now, Vanessa Martin's up, France, 165 kilos. She was good at 155, good at 160, now going for 165. So we've got a bit of gamesmanship going on in the top here. And Maria Dominguez missed that 170. It was not a good miss, is jumping to 175. She is trying to take that, trying to move back up in the fourth place. And it looks like good right there for Vanessa Martin. Good. It's awesome. All right, now. So this lift right now, Fukushima's up 172.5. She's called for. It'll extend her Masters World Record total, and this will vault her over Solnikova into gold medal position. Now we got to see if there's going to be changes. All right. Bar is loaded. All right, so this will vault her in the first place. It's interesting. All right. Okay. So there she goes. It's silver medal for Fukushima. And again, Solnikov only put in a 2.5 kilo jump. You can make a change, and she pretty much had last pull over Fukushima. In other words, she was heavier, so she knew what she had to do. She put in the minimum jump she could put in, which was 2.5 kilos. And if she needed more, she would have put on more. But right now, we have Maria Dominguez up at 175. She missed at 170. We saw her do this in the bench press too. She missed her opening attempt bench, went up 2.5 kilos, and made it for a open world record. That can happen in geared lifting with the shirts. You can adjust them, pull the neck down, pull the neck up, rotate the sleeves. You really can't do much of that in the deadlift. And as everybody knows, the suits don't help you. Certainly not as much as a bench shirt does. So a 5 kilo jump after a miss is not a real smart move, I don't think, especially since she has not been consistent today. I understand what she's trying to do. She's trying to move into fourth. Nope. I'm not really sure where that was. That 170 that she missed on her second would have moved her in the fourth place. Now, I'm not sure if that 175 would have moved her in the third. But right now we have Katerina Klemenko's up at 177.5. All right. And Klemenko is not good there at 177.5. Now, interestingly, Puddicombe opened at 172.5, took only a 2.5 kilo jump to 175, and then is now taking a 5 kilo jump to a third at 180. They did the same thing on the bench press. They had a larger second jump than a first. So let's see how this works out here for Stephanie Puddicombe. Nope. Did not get it there. So interestingly, the pull that Dominguez has on there would have put her at 642.11 Wilks. Would have vaulted her well ahead of Wei-Ling Chen. Now, Chen is calling for 197.5, and I'm not sure why she tried to vault way ahead of her, because Wei-Ling Chen is just a massive deadlifter. She just should have tried to vault ahead and then hope Wei-Ling Chen misses on the third. I'm not sure looking for that 642 is what's going to happen, because Wei-Ling Chen could have gone 185, only 5 more kilos, and gotten that. And she's definitely good for 5 more kilos, because right now she's called for 17.5 more kilos. I mean, this is a world record attempt right here. I'm not sure what Dominguez's coach was thinking about, but he should have just tried to move just ahead of her and then force her to make a change on her third attempt to pull for that. Nope. Just didn't work there. But she had the opportunity to go to make that change and go for the world record because of the bad attempt selection by Maria Dominguez. She just should have gone for that 170. So, and as I kind of said earlier, I kind of had a feeling, you had 182 in for Solnikova, that she was going to pass that. She did. There was no reason for that 2.5 kilos on there. That was smart coaching by the Russians. So I assumed that she would pass. Right now, what we have is Natalia Sonikova is the winner at 665.5. Yukako Fukushima is 657.9. Wei-Ling Chen took the bronze at 634.5. Then you had some lifters behind there, Maria Vasquez and Maria Dominguez, that just did not have good days. They had a plan and didn't come in and execute in 4th and 5th place. Just did not execute. So, it's interesting attempt selection there by them. Anyway, Solnikova gold, Fukushima silver, Wei-Ling Chen in the bronze medal position. So the men should be coming up. And unfortunately, they have Felinska Olympia's up there. Olympia Felinska did not record a total. Not really kind of what you want competing in your own country, but it is what it is there. Trying to check the times to see, let everybody there know what the next we're going to be. So the next is going to be the men's lightweight final. If I have video on Good Lift, I will be back on at 8 o'clock Eastern. And that's 2 p.m. Central European time for the men's lightweight final. If not, I'll do it tonight when it's on the Olympic channel. It'll be 10 p.m. Eastern and 4 a.m. Central European time. And that will be the men's lightweight final at that time. If we do have Good Lift, then at 11 a.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Central European time will be the women's middleweight final. If we don't have that live, then that will also be in the same time frame on the Olympic channel, 10 p.m. Eastern time, 4 a.m. Central European time. All right. So this is Elliot Feldman signing off now. And hopefully I have good lift up in half an hour and we'll be ready to go. So please check back in and we'll figure it all out. Thanks. bum, bum, bum.